Jeffrey Lionel Dahmer, a name forever etched in the annals of criminal history. Born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin in 1960, Dahmer appeared to be an ordinary boy next door. However, beneath the surface of normalcy lurked a sinister darkness that would shock the world. Driven by a twisted psyche, Dahmer committed a series of horrific acts, claiming the lives of 17 young men and boys between 1978 and 1991. His crimes, characterized by gruesome murders, necrophilia, cannibalism, and the preservation of body parts, cemented his place as one of the most notorious serial killers in American history. Dahmer's reign of terror unfolded over 13 years, primarily in the city of Milwaukee. His victims, often lured from bus stops or gay bars, were predominantly young men of color. Once inside his apartment, Dahmer would drug, torture, and murder his victims before engaging in unspeakable acts with their remains. His crimes, fueled by a macabre fascination with death and a desire for absolute control, left an indelible scar on the families of his victims and the city of Milwaukee. Like, follow, and subscribe. Dahmer's troubled path began in his youth. A shy and withdrawn child, he developed a morbid fascination with dead animals, even dissecting roadkill and collecting animal bones. As he grew older, this macabre interest intensified, intertwined with emerging feelings of isolation and burgeoning sexual desires. His parents' tumultuous relationship and eventual divorce further fueled his emotional turmoil. By his late teens, Dahmer began to act on his dark impulses. His first murder occurred just weeks after his high school graduation in 1978. He picked up a hitchhiker, Stephen Hicks, and brought him back to his family's home, where he bludgeoned and strangled him. Horrified by his own actions, Dahmer dismembered Hicks's body, scattering the remains in the woods behind his house. This first kill ignited a sinister fire within him, one that would lay dormant for years before erupting with terrifying force. In 1991, Dahmer's reign of terror came to a dramatic end. On July 22nd, Tracy Edwards, one of Dahmer's intended victims, managed to escape his clutches. Fleeing the apartment, Edwards flagged down police, leading them back to Dahmer's apartment at 213 Oxford Apartments. What they discovered inside would send shockwaves across the nation. The apartment, reeking of decay, held a tableau of horrors. Photographs of dismembered bodies, skulls, and other human remains littered the apartment. A refrigerator contained severed heads and other body parts. The smell of decaying flesh permeated the air, a testament to the unspeakable acts that had transpired within those walls. Dahmer, apprehended at the scene, confessed to his gruesome crimes. He provided chillingly detailed accounts of his murders, describing how he would drug, strangle, and dismember his victims. His confessions revealed a deeply disturbed individual, driven by a perverse need to possess and control his victims, even in death. During his trial, Dahmer's lawyers pursued an insanity defense, arguing that his actions were the result of a severe mental illness. However, the jury ultimately found him sane and guilty of 17 counts of murder, sentencing him to 15 consecutive life sentences. The case of Jeffrey Dahmer continues to fascinate and horrify the world. His crimes, marked by their brutality and depravity, serve as a stark reminder of the darkness that can lurk within seemingly ordinary individuals. While nothing can erase the pain and suffering inflicted by Dahmer, we can strive to understand the factors that contributed to his descent into madness. Thank you for taking the time to delve into this chilling account of Jeffrey Dahmer's crimes. If you found this content engaging, follow and subscribe for more true crime explorations.